Hello there everyone, welcome back to James Redmond TV. I've just had my heart in my mouth for 90 minutes as Liverpool. I've just edged hairs, beat Leeds United 4-3. What a game, mate. What a game. That was insane. What a start. If you was a neutral, that could have not been a better game to watch. Now, a lot of Liverpool fans, I'm sure, are going to be coming into this video upset with the way we performed. Even if you go on my social media, the reaction that I gave to winning that game, which was very happy, excited, and of course, rightly so, I don't give a fuck. But loads of people was giving me shit for that. And they were saying stuff like, you were playing bad, you were shit, this, that. How can you celebrate like that? Mate, I am obviously, that's how we won the league last season, like pretty much. We literally went through that season scraping results, and that is what you've got to do. And of course I'm going to be happy. We've just beat what is obviously going to be a very good team in the Premier League, at least in my opinion. I don't think you've got to put it down completely down to Liverpool's poor performance, which it was. Defensively, we were shocking. I don't think we've got a problem with scoring goals, but defensively it was poor. But I think you've got to give Leeds credit. I think you've got to give credit to their manager, because believe me, I have a lot of admiration for their team, their squad, their starting 11 and that manager, because you know what, mate? It just looks like that they have got so much passion, so much drive, such a connection. And even when it was 3-3, they were still pushing. They were still pushing to get the equalisers. This is how the game broke down. So Salah scored a penalty after about 3 minutes. Of course, the penalty was a bit controversial to some people's eyes. It came off his ankle or knee and landed on his arm, but his arms was out like that. So I thought that was a fair enough penalty decision to give. Then obviously Leeds got the equaliser. We then get one back with Virgil van Dijk. Then Virgil van Dijk assists fucking Bamford, which, mate, Bamford had a one-on-one chance earlier on in the game, didn't take it, and then just got given that. That makes the game 2-2. Bear in mind, there was about 4 offside goals during this game, but anyway, Mohamed Salah then scores an absolute wonder goal at the other end, and this is just all in the first half, mate. We're not talking 90 minutes of football here. This is all half an hour of footy, and it's 3-2. And then obviously half time happens. There's a few more chances between both sides, a few more offside goals between both sides, and then Leeds bring on Glick, I think it was, and he equalises an absolutely amazing goal. Amazing, beautiful control, beautiful finish. And then, of course, at the end, what happens. It was a penalty to Liverpool. Fabinho got brought on. He got clipped. Mohamed Salah took the penalty cool, calmly, collectively, and was the man of the match for certain. And do you know what, mate? Like I said, people can say what they want to me about overreacting to the game. I am going to be happy, because I have just saw that we have just beat a team that, in my opinion, we absolutely needed to beat, because this was definitely the worst time to play Leeds. Definitely, because the way they play tactically is so different, and I feel like they're going to introduce a new style of football into the Premier League this year, for sure. On top of this, we've got Chelsea next. Then we've got Arsenal, who have already beat us. Today was a very much needed 3 points. And I just can't believe it. You will see in my live match reaction, which I filmed during the game. It's going to be uploaded later. It's a new series I'm going to introduce this season to my channel. The whole game, I was just there, what even is life? What is going on? It didn't make sense. It just didn't. But of course, and I think this should go to all Liverpool fans, we should be happy. Jurgen Klopp said it himself, it is going to take time for this team to adjust. It is going to take time for this team to be compact. I actually think we're looking better offensively this year than what we was last year. I think this is another change of tactics from Jurgen Klopp, which we see very often, season in, season out, because he doesn't want to get caught out, and that's very understandable. But one thing you need to do when you apply new tactics to a team, you need to be aware that it's going to take time. That's only normal. That's only natural. And I feel like that's happening this year. Of course, we definitely can't go into the game against Chelsea with the same mistakes, because I feel like they'll actually really punish us for it, on top of the way Leeds did today. But I don't know. I thought both sides defensively were really poor. Of course, it was not vintage Liverpool by any means necessary. It weren't. Even throughout the game, I thought the substitutions was a bit questionable. I don't know why Fabinho didn't start. I didn't see why we were bringing on Curtis Jones when we brought him on as well. I thought that was a bit confusing. But in the end, it ended up working out. We got the late penalty. As for players like Firmino and stuff like that, I thought on the ball, between the midfield and the front three, I thought we played really well on the ball. But clinical-wise, I thought Firmino could have done a lot better. I think that's one thing he really does need to start adding more to his arsenal, bit more goals. I'm not asking for 20 goals a season, because I know he's not that type of player. But just just a bit more clinicality, mate, because I feel like if we take a few more of these chances, because we create so many, then we can bury these games a lot earlier than what we do. But I don't know, let me know in the comments down below. Are you worried going forward if you are a Liverpool fan? Are you worried about what could potentially go down? Are you worried about our next fixture against Chelsea? I don't think it's time for panic. One thing I do think we've realised is that we need Genie more than we think. We don't need Thiago as much as we think. We just need to get that defence back compact and tight, mate. I think maybe give Matip a start in the next game. I thought Gomez was a bit questionable today. Don't get me wrong, I thought Van Dijk was the worst of the lot. But, of course, he's Van Dijk. You can't take him out the team. I'm expecting him to find his feet again very soon. So maybe give Matip a go. Implement him into the defence, see how it goes. Maybe it won't work, maybe it will. But I think that's our problem. Also, I think Fabinho has got to start the next game. It gives us a bit more cover in the back. And I feel like that's just the number one thing. Like I said, offensively, we're looking great. We're looking best than what we did probably last year. But these past couple of games, defensively, we have been far too open. We let Leeds play too much football. We let them come at us too much. We weren't really gega-pressing them like we usually did, unless we were in their half of the pitch. And that's how Leeds were kind of playing. But, I don't know, listen, I'm just made up we got the 3 points. That's really all that matters to me, mate. And yeah, but anyway, there's going to be a lot more post-match content coming out. There's going to be, like I said, live reactions to the games. That's going to be a new thing this season. Player ratings, that's probably going to come out tomorrow for sure. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think I've made a few good points on the game? Have I maybe eased your nerves about Liverpool this season? Don't get me wrong. Of course, you've got to be open and aware to these mistakes that Liverpool are making. But we've been here before. We've got such a great manager. And we've got a team that is only playing more football together. And as we know, as time has gone by, that team has only got better. They won a Champions League, achieved 97 points, then 99 points last season and won the league. You know, it's been like that from the start. It's only getting better and better. I don't know how much better we can get, but it's a good start with 3 points. That's my opinion. That's my final opinion. Let me know if you've enjoyed this video in the comments down below. Let me know your opinions. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you are on the journey for this season, because it's going to be insane, boys. Trust me. Anyway, thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.